Hey guys, I'm back again. So it's time here to check out which phone is faster between the Lumia 640 and the Lumia 735. Also, I've done a quick little camera test a bit later on in the video, which I'll put a link in the description if you're only interested in that. Some people were quite interested to see the camera performance on these two, but we can start off with the speed of the devices. I do think that they do need like a little jingle when they're starting up, because it's a bit lifeless here. Give it some character. Wow, you can see here straight away the 735 was very quick there to get into the device. And we are rocking a white background here on both of them, which is quite refreshing. So we can use the standard app opening benchmark, which wow, very sensitive screen here, didn't even touch it. So we can start off now. So it looks a little bit quicker there on the 735, but not by much. About Amazon, about the same there. MyTube, that looks a little bit quicker on the 640, not by a huge amount. In fact, let's just try and do something with MyTube.
You look like you're ready for battle. You look like you're ready for war. You look armed and dangerous. You do?
Good, then you believe me.
I do believe.
I think the 640 was loading that a little bit quicker, if you ask me. So I'm going to give that to the 640 for that one. About the Groupon. Oh, 735 coming back here. You can get your phone repaired here for $29 in Birmingham, which is very nice. And what about the news? Again, 735, I think. $735 again. And what about PayPal? Again, slightly faster on the 735. Sport, 735 again. I think quite conclusive there, really. 735, very nice and quick here. If it would respond to my touch, which it didn't. So let's try that again on a different one. Yeah. So I'm going to give that to the 735 for the app opening. Just try a little bit of multitasking here on both of them. So we can go back to Groupon. No reloading there, very nice. Amazon. Wow, no reloading on any of them. They look more stable than the Galaxy S6 here on their measly 1 gig of RAM. Virtually identical, not a single difference. One more. Go back to the news. slight reload there, but both of them were identical. So I think I'm going to give it to none of them. Both of them were very equal there, which is what we like to see. And we can just have a look at the Geekbench, well, not Geekbench, Windows Phone equivalent benchmark, multi-bench. That's it. See how they perform here. Just going to run all of them. Looks like the 640 might be ahead there a little bit. They are quite neck and neck. For those of you who don't know, they're both Snapdragon 400 devices with 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs internal storage. So it should be quite similar performance. But the 640 does look like it's ahead a little bit here. I do like this benchmark, very nice and colourful, and we're finished. So it seems the 640 did finish slightly faster and gets a slightly higher score there, which is quite interesting. As you can see, very intricate scores, which are slightly higher there on the 640. So interesting. Maybe it's because it's a newer device, they're using slightly better components, who knows. But we can now, I think, move on to the cameras on both of them. So we're getting a quite a nice camera on both of these, 8 megapixel versus a 6 megapixel one on the 735, which is a Carl Zeiss lens. I don't think this one's a Carl Zeiss lens. None of them have the pure view though, and they do give you quite a few options here to set, such as your white balance, your ISO, etc. I think the Lumia kind of camera app is among the best, really. This does let you do your burst shots though, whereas the 640 doesn't, as you can see. If we look at these settings here, you can see a slightly different settings layout here, and you get your timer, your bracketing, etc. on the 640. You get 16:9 aspect ratio by default. You can do quite a lot of different frames per second there. And on this one we have kind of like same kind of thing here. It does seem you can change that, so ignore me when I say you can't in the video. I think the reason why the interface is slightly different on both of these devices, by the way, is that this is running the general distribution update 2 for Windows Phone 8.1. That's why things do look a little bit different and a bit more up to date here, and you'll see that on the camera app. You can see the slight changes there, so something to be aware of. But basically we can just show you here the differences in terms of the camera on both of them, and you can make your mind up to see which one you like the most. Hey guys, so just doing a quick little video test here of the Lumia 640 versus the Lumia 735, both on full HD. You do get more options with the video recording on the 640. You can do like different frame rates, whereas you can only do 30 frames per second on the 735. So try testing out the focusing here. So I think the 735 was a bit quicker there. Let's try that again. So both of them seem to be focusing quite quick here. So very nice performance from these mid-ranges. So to be honest, I couldn't really see too much difference between them in regards to the performance. Both of them give you a very nice set of pictures for saying that they are obviously slightly lower to mid-range. Probably the detail is a little bit higher on the 640 when you do blow them up on the pictures, because it is at 8 megapixel versus the 6 megapixel 6 something. Can never remember what it is, but I think that's the only real difference really. I think also the low light on the 640 looks slightly better. I did notice a little bit of greenness on the 735, whereas it seems to hold the colours a bit more realistic on the 640 for the low light shots. So something to be aware of there. But they both have the I think 1:9 aperture. I know the 735 does, so it does let in quite a lot of light when you're in the low light situation, which is good. So yeah, just a quick little video here then comparing these two. Oh yeah, and before I go, someone asked if the batteries, you can swap them out, and I did look into that. You can see here the battery on the 640 is slightly different here, so no, you can't basically, is the answer. If I do just pull these here, you can see it kind of would fall out kind of thing, because the one on the Lumia 735 is slightly smaller. So something to bear in mind there. But yeah, just a quick little video here. Hope you did enjoy, and I will see you next time. Cheers.